Hey Stitch Cuties, it's day 128 of Stitch365 and we're now on step 12 of the Spring Into Hoop Stitch Along. And so today, Mom, what do we do?
Well, Brittany would like us to stitch the bottom of the table surface, which is the pink, and it's just a back stitch, which by now you guys have mastered the back stitch. But here we go again. Back stitch. Whoops, in the camera. Am I in it?
You are.
Okay. Now, I'm just going to do this about where my line was. It's kind of hard to see the line.
Because we colored it. But it's pretty easy to wing a straight line.
Pretty much, except on that stitch, if you'll notice.
It's crooked?
Can you see it crooked to you? Okay,
do you know how to fix it?
That's what I'm showing everybody.
Okay, good, because I figured this out. It makes me
happy. How to
happy.
fix this. So if you get a stitch that's, you know, kind of off and you don't want to start over again, when you get ready to come back into the hole, just kind of pull that stitch with your tip of your needle and come right down through it, just on the edge.
And that makes it straight again.
Usually it straightens it back out. If that doesn't work, then just start over. But usually that will work.
I was gonna say it usually does, I think.
Yeah. So, and one thing when you're stitching, you want to be careful. Some people are really use a lot of tension with their stitches. Some people just kind of lay them on the top. I know I have to be really careful with my cross stitching. I just want my stitches to sort of lay there, but not be too loose, not be too tight. It distorts your fabric. You don't have much distortion with this, but I'm going to see if I can pull this really tight and show you what I mean. So I'm coming up, so now when I come back down, if I pull, I don't know if you'll be able to tell.
It like makes your stitch smaller, like sinks in kind of.
Yeah, and it just sort of, I don't know. So just, but if you do that, if you're a tendency to do that, just be consistent and do it all the way. And I'm doing this with irregular stitch lengths just to show you how it looks a little bit neater if you use the same.
How not to do it.
This is what not to do. Yeah, like, okay, now, like you could say, oh, I'm tired. I don't want to. I just want to stop, you know, so then this stitch is longer than the others. So
doesn't really look that bad.
It actually doesn't look that bad. Yeah. This stitch back here is too long.
You tried to make it look not good, but it didn't work.
Now the beauty of having this batting is you can travel a little bit.
Oh, woo-woo.
So typically if I was doing this without the batting behind it, I would take the time to make a knot and start over. But I'm doing it like this, and I'm not starting this properly. I just started on the end, and now I'm going to come forward this way.
You're a rule breaker today.
I'm a rule breaker, yes. There's ways to get around things. Whoops, I'm out of the picture.
I just try to keep you kind of in the middle.
Keep me in there, huh? I can't see where I am. I guess if we hook this to a computer, I could maybe, but you guys, I'm sorry. We're not pros at this filming stuff.
Nope. We do our best. I think everybody can still see what they need to see, though.
Yeah.
We do not have a camera crew.
Maybe one day.
One day.
So there's that. I'm just going to take...
They'd probably make us use scripts and stuff.
Oh, yeah. You guys, Brittany bought me a teleprompter.
I was going to say, we do have teleprompters.
I'm not as good at some things. I can wing what I do and tell you how I do something I do and just keep talking.
Like you're very good at teaching.
I'm good at talking about what I like, but if you want me to talk about something specific and give you details like on a club or something, I'm not so good at that because I'm like, whatever.
You just design it.
Yeah, and so in an effort for me to be better at that, Brittany bought me this teleprompter, which... turns out this teleprompter that we can afford is not like the ones that the actors use or the presidents or
like when I went to the
politicians.
CNN place, they said that their teleprompter was $300,000.
Okay, my teleprompter
who can afford that?
Probably not even $300.
That's how much my house cost.
So at any rate, the teleprompter we had was about the size of an iPhone 6 or something, and so the screen would be
It magnified it off of
3 feet away from me or something. But anyway, I still couldn't read it. You know, I just could not read it. So it was a fail. Well, we tried. So you guys just have to bear with us, and we'll do the best we can. And
So now we do talking points.
yeah, and sometimes we get it. Right now, Buttons has her head on my lap and wants to.
Aww.
She wants me to pet her.
She's bored. She's been at the office today.
She likes her grandma.
She's been the past week. Buttons had her friend staying with her friend Gizmo. And now our friends are back from their cruise, and so Gizmo went home, and they thought their dog was sick because it missed Buttons so much, and Buttons is just like bored to death without Gizmo. So they've gone less than 24 hours without each other, and they miss each other already.
Okay, guys, so I'm very pleased with how this looks. We have our nice back stitch, and look at that back stitch row right there. I think that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And may I say the coloring there
The
looks
coloring
good.
is very nice. I think it looks better than this initial coloring. Whoops. It looks better than the initial. So,
Oh, look at
Brittany
that.
is a good colorer. In fact, look at how well she did her pot.
I will say I like how the pot turned out.
Her pot is better.
Wow. You heard it here first, guys.
She's a good colorer.
All right, well, everybody, I hope you have a lot of fun finishing off your pink table. And happy stitching.